Yo, it's your boy Munna Ikee, the voice of the O, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Tell you that I love you cause you died too soon. I get in my feelings when nobody in the room. Going up hard times, I ain't have a silver spoon 64.
All right, y'all, so we got the coolest with us off the porch today, Munna Ikee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it right. Okay, so how are you feeling? How have you feeling being in the A?
Shit, I'm feeling good right now. I just landed today. I'm getting up with folks now. Shit, we out here trying to work and shit.
So, with all the success that's ringing around your name, how do you feel right now?
Shit, I feel good about it, but I feel like, yeah, that's cool, but I feel like I could be better than like what I am now. Like, I feel like it's more to see, not just then, you know?
Do you feel like you want to develop your sound a little more?
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of my sound. I feel like I always, like, I had a sound at first and shit, but then it was like I had fell off a little bit, and I'm just like really not trying to find my sound again.
Yeah. What would you say caused you to kind of fall off a little bit?
My homie Too Hot had died. Like before he died, we was going to the studio every day and shit like that. Then he died May 1st, and I think I stopped dropping for like a couple months or some shit like that.
Right.
I stopped dropping this shit, and then like it was like I had to switch studios and shit, so I had to find my sound all over again.
Where did you pull your motivation from to like get the strength from losing your best friend to going back and pursuing your music career?
Shit, it was just like, shit, I just gotta do it like for my family. I got people depending on me, like my homies. Like somebody gotta do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I want to go back to your background because I know you're from O Block.
Yeah.
Man, y'all been taking over the Porch like back to back to back. But with you coming from O Block, what would you say are some things that it really teaches you?
Shit, you gotta grow up fast, be smart, think smart, you know. Before you do anything, just think it out first. You gotta know, like, yeah, you just gotta think, really. It just come with thinking and growing up fast.
And what age would you say you officially jumped off the porch? When we say that, basically like discover life on your own.
Shit, 14.
14.
Yeah.
Your ass was probably bad at 14.
No, at 14, at 14, really like 14 going into 15. Cause my homie TQ passed away. And then like really at like 14, I started having to do everything on my own, you know? Like I had to like buy my own clothes, pay my own phone bill, had to make sure like certain shit that like my needs and wants was two different things. Like my needs, that's like some stuff my mama would do, but like the stuff I wanted, I had to do it on my own, like, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
So did you play, I know we talked earlier and you said you was into football like a little bit.
Yeah, a long little minute ago.
Really?
Yeah.
And I want to ask you, like, as far as the music, was that something that you've always wanted to step into, or was
I always liked the music. Since, I always know how to sing since I was like little and shit. So I never really like yeah, sports was cool, but like I really was like into shit like I wanted to be a cameraman before. I wanted to be an actor, and like music, shit like that. Like I went like sports. Yeah, it was like elementary. Then I think I went to like 2-3 practices in like 9th grade, and that was it.
Oh, I want to put you on blast because you said that you wanted to do acting.
Yeah.
Could you act out a scene from one of your favorite movies?
Shit.
Give them, okay, let the guys pick, pick a scene.
One of my.
Yeah, act like box.
I could act like shit.
I like Big Chubbs. Yeah.
Big Chubb, that's my boy, Big Cheese. Shit, which one? Now who like one of funny for them though? Like,
Act like Glee.
like what you mean? Like what you want me to do though? Like.
Okay, no, okay. I want you to pick what's your favorite movie that you know word for word?
Shit, I like Friday, Rush Hour.
Okay, do a line from
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour, yeah, do one.
What he say? What he say? Don't move, man. Yeah. I've been looking for your sweet sour chicken ass.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah,
cool.
I like that. That shit was funny. I was
Yeah,
just watching that with my boy Munna Ikee on the rack.
Look, Rush Hour was one of them ones. That's one of my favorite movies too.
Yeah.
Now, growing up, what would you say were some lessons that you had to learn the hard way?
Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody don't be with you. Like, people will turn on you. Like, it's like you will be up and you will be like you won't turn on nobody. But then like when you down, like you see who really with you. Like, like when you got it, it's like everybody want to be around you. When you down though, people get moving around, separating themselves. That's some shit I learned.
Would you say that is a hard lesson to accept? Is knowing that like everybody ain't with you like how you think they are?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's hard. I ain't no dick rider. I ain't go from my move. I ain't no dick rider, so I don't really be caring. Like I don't need friendships or nothing like that. I got my brother, like people I grew up with. That's cool, but like I don't really care for friendships and shit like that.
Right. Now, I do want to talk about how your music is on the more melodic side.
Yeah.
And it's not the typical drill. And
Yeah.
you coming from O Block, so I need to know why you didn't initially want to step into that sound.
At first I was trying to do drill, like me Buck, Munna Ikee, like I was trying to do drill. Like my first time going to a real studio, like on my own though, it was like last year in September. And we did a drill song like the first time. Then the second time we went, I'm like, no, I ain't doing a drill. I'm finna do some other shit. Cause I already know how to sing, so it's like, it just went with it just went with how it's supposed to went.
Did you grow up in church?
Yeah, Pastor Corey Brooks. I used to go to his church and shit. And I used to go to my grandma's church too. And like, I was never in a choir though, but like, I used to know the songs though, you know?
Right.
I know how to sing the songs and shit like that, and I used to like the songs. So it was like, yeah.
Did you ever try to do R&B?
Nah, hell no. That's some freaky shit right there.
No, not freaky.
R&B, I feel like that'd be like, no R&B. Like love song, that what you talking about?
I mean, just like the production, like really slow.
Nah,
type of
hell
music,
no,
love songs, yeah.
No, none of that. That ain't what we do.
Now, let's get into your journey with the music. When would you say you really started dabbling into it?
Like, you mean
or at what age would
like
you say?
17.
17?
Yep.
Oh wait, so this is like recent.
Yeah, I just started rapping like in November of last year, so it's finna be almost a year that I've been rapping.
Wow.
Yeah, like, Zell passed away in August, and then I started taking it serious. Like, I made a song. My first song was that I recorded was Think About, but the first one I dropped was Letter to Zell. So after I did Think About, then I made a song called Love Lost. I got a big feature on that one too. That bitch coming. Y'all just gotta wait to see who on that bitch. Well,
how you gonna say that and not tell us who it is?
I ain't gonna tell y'all. Y'all just gotta wait to see who on that. But after I made Love Lost, and I seen like people was liking it and shit like that. So I'm like, I might as well just take it serious. So I just been doing it ever since.
Were you nervous putting your music out at first?
Nah. I feel like I feel like it wasn't gonna get as much like attention as like drill, you know?
Right.
So like even like it, cause you know like how it is, like people don't want to hear no, like everybody don't want to hear no, like if you from Chicago, and like a lot of other like drill scenes in different cities and states that's based off Chicago, they got it from Chicago. So it's like everybody want to hear drill, so it's like you just got to make a change in some way somehow. You know?
I don't know if this is a crazy question, but coming from Chicago and being used to the drill sound, does it still run heavily, like that sound still run heavily there, or is everybody kind of going outside of that?
No, it run heavy though, and in Chicago, hell yeah.
So it's people still listen to drill?
Yeah,
like
drill. But like then you got people like Ryle Way, people listen to him. You got Smirk. Smirk do both.
Right, yeah.
But I feel like the melodic better. Like the turn up songs be good, but you can make a melodic turn up song, and it'll still be raw. But yeah, so you got certain people switch it up. Some people just do drill.
Who would you say was like musical inspirations for you growing up? Or people you used to listen to growing up?
Shit, Vaughn was one. Even though Vaughn was doing drill, I feel like Vaughn was like on his way to transition into the melodic, cause he made Demon, and he got a song called Mad at You and shit like that. It was like he was singing to me. So Vaughn, shit. Who else? Growing up, who I was listening to? Vaughn. See, we ain't had no choice but to listen to, like, before Vaughn though, we had Sosa, we had Top, we had Dre, we had Lil Gooch. Who else? Shit, that's really it. Sosa, Top, Dre, Lil Gooch. That's who I was listening to growing up. But then like my Vaughn came out, I was listening to Vaughn, Polo G. Like even though Polo G ain't from my block, but that was like some people I was listening to growing up. And shit, who else? Growing up, yeah, that's it really. Smirk, yeah, we was listening to all them.
So with O Block, how do you feel about it being basically like a tourist monument for other people?
I'm tell you, shit, phone be funny, like, phone be so funny, like you saying like how people come to the block,
yeah, like
take pictures.
how do you feel about that since you actually
it be funny to me because some people, like people be getting caught and shit, like Foden had caught somebody on the other end one time trying to shoot a video on the block. 2 Mexicans, Foden got on there, like, overdid it.
Right. So it's like, I would say, you know, since you guys had to
It's funny, but it's irritating. Like, it's irritating when, like, if you come in the daytime, that's decent, but, like, when people come at night, I just feel like they being sneaky. Like, that's what be irritating. Like, then you got people trying to do sneaky shit.
Yeah, I would say, and also, would you say, well, do you ever find it weird just due to the fact that you actually had to grow up there and there's like certain things that you had to experience, but people are now coming to your hood and like taking pictures and, you know, treating it like a monument, sorry.
I don't really pay attention to that for real. Like, shit. Well, when I was growing up, you ain't have people doing that, what they doing now, but like, you still, it wasn't people like, because you know, you had Sosa, you had like Top, like they was rapping, so it was like, it always been some type of attraction to the block. Like, yeah, so shit, that's it.
So when you went to do music, like how does your family feel about that?
Shit, my mom and them didn't even know, only my big brother knew. He knew. When I made my first song, he knew. My mama knew I've been singing around my mama my whole life. So she knew I knew how to sing and shit. But it was like my grandma and them, my cousins, like all of them, they were surprised. Like my grandma finna be 70 in like 8 days. And she know almost all my songs, except for the ones where I be talking managed and shit like that. But yeah. They were surprised. It was decent. Then you be having some family that be trying to get in touch with you and shit. Want you to come to family reunions and shit like that. No, see, we ain't doing none of that. All that fake shit.
Well, so how long would you say it took for you to pull yourself out of a dark place when it came to you losing your friends?
Music. It was quick. Now I won't say it was quick, cause I ain't gonna lie. I hate when that just been period. I hate when people die, cause then like when people die. Hey, it's gonna be like a whole week, like on the block when people die, the block be like just down, like a whole week, 2 weeks. Months, even after the funeral, like everybody just down, like everybody trying to find a way to come back from the loss, you know? Right. So yeah, shit. That was all.
But okay, so I do wanna ask, when you guys lost Vaughn, like how long did that affect? It was still affecting the block right now, but like that grieving process when it first happened, like,
nah, he really still could tell Foden ain't the same still.
Nah, yeah, what he said, and then like when Vaughn died, it was crazy to me, right? Cause I told you I wanted to be a cameraman, so I had started this show up. It was called Scar from Love. That's what I was gonna name the show. So I had all my homies acting, some females acting, and then it was like Vaughn dropped Bleach Place, I think, and that was like one of the theme songs for the show. And I was just saying, like, I was talking to my homie too, how he passed now, but he was telling me like one of the guys, Slutty, was finna get him a plane ticket. He finna go out there with them and shit. And I was like, damn, they having fun and shit. And then it was like, it happened and everything just went down here. Like, shit, everything. I feel like, yeah, it's still like, you could tell for them still not the same though. Like, how they was acting when Vaughn was here, you know, then versus now, it'd be like, you could tell like shit went down here a little bit. But we gonna bring it back up though.
Right. And how do you feel? So you are like the younger one now, like it's in your hands, like this music shit.
Right.
So how do you feel? Do you feel any pressure? Do you feel like you gotta really step on shit?
Yeah, I don't feel pressure, but I feel like I just gotta step because I don't do drill music, so I gotta be heard some way, you know. So I gotta just keep doing what I be doing, like just making heat, dropping heat, just keep doing it, so I can be, you know. We trying to bring like all my homies that's rapping right now. We trying to all bring at least 1 million back and just split it on the block, like make sure everybody's straight, you know.
And you're still, if I'm not mistaken, are you still independent?
Yeah, I'm still independent.
Have you been having people reach out to you yet?
Yeah, I had a couple labels reach out. Like they some still
How you
do.
feeling about signing?
I'm gonna just stay independent. It gotta be it ain't gotta be the best deal. It ain't gotta be the deal with the most money. It just gotta be the right deal for me. Like something that I know I can stretch and make, you know? Yeah.
So you're getting a taste of your career at a very early age. So I would say in about 2 years, where do you see yourself as an artist?
Shit, rich as fuck. Me and all the guys, rich. Everybody in their own position to get some money. Everybody, you know, hopefully we got kids. Not everybody though. You know,
Kids?
Yeah, I want like 2 kids.
Wait
Everybody
to have
got
kids,
fast
though.
cars. We all decent. Like our people's good. We good on the block. Everything just decent. Yeah, that's it.
You need to wait to have kids though.
Yeah.
But now I do want to ask you, what challenges have you had to face along the way pursuing your rap career?
Challenges, like what type of challenges? Any type of challenges?
As far as like things such as getting your name out there.
Yeah. So, shit, challenges I had to go through was like sometimes just being the only artist to not like for a minute it was like nobody knew of me until like I like it was blogs and shit that really got me out a little bit. I can say like the Chicago Wave, BZ TV, Rap House TV, like all them, you know. Yeah, so that was probably the only challenge, like just getting cause I knew like once like people heard of me, it's gonna be like people heard of me and shit. So then it's gonna be like all I gotta do now is just drop. I got the views, I got subscribers. If I just keep dropping, and I'll be more like, you know, local and shit like that.
What type of discipline did you really instill in yourself to continue to drop no matter what's going on around you?
Shit, I just have to stay in the house, right? Just like my manager, he'd have to force me to go to the studio sometimes. And like, it was like, shit. Yeah, that was really it. Like, getting forced to go to the studio, that was like a discipline. Then it was like, with me, I was like, shit. Like, I like to go back and forth. So it was like, if he'd tell me, like my manager, even sometimes he'd tell me to do shit, and I'd be like, nah, I don't want to do it. But not knowing like, this gonna help me reach where I'm trying to get. So I just had to start like, you know, just doing. If he say, do this interview, shoot a video here, do this, I gotta do it now, cause it's like, shit, in the end, he right.
So I did notice that you haven't dropped a project yet.
Yeah.
So when you think we're gonna get that project?
Shit, a project, damn. Probably, I don't know. I don't know. I ain't even started on the. I started to start on the EP a couple months ago. Me and G Nook supposed to start on the EP, but I ain't do it. So I just, when Box was doing his, like he was telling me I should start on one, but I'm like, nah. I'ma just wait until the right time to do it. Like, so, and then I don't just want to put nothing out like just to be doing. Like, it got to be a purpose, a reason, like why I'm doing it.
And let me ask you this: what do you feel like your purpose is with pursuing music right now?
Shit, my purpose is like the reason why I'm doing it, basically, right? Shit.
Or do you feel like it's bigger than music? What you're doing is bigger than the music?
Shit, what I'm doing now, what I'm trying to do is probably bigger than music, but I'm doing music right now. My purpose of doing it is like, shit, we gotta go to the top. Like, we all need to be just wealthy, you know? Like, I got peoples, like my homies, my family. It's just something that gotta be done, cause like, we gotta, like, you know?
Do you feel like you're gonna be the one to break like generational curses? Have you ever heard that before?
No, explain it. Generational curse.
So generational curses is like, okay, so for instance, like poverty can be a generational curse of your family,
Right.
like where.
Yeah, I feel like for the family, yeah, I'll probably be the one to break it. Yeah, cause like my mama, my daddy was never around. It was like, my mama, she a single parent. My mama got 6 kids.
Are you the oldest?
Nah, I'm the third. It's 2 before me and I think 3 after me. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, how do you feel about the current state of Chicago's music scene right now? Now that you're in it.
Right. So, current state, like, what you mean? Like,
Basically, like the rap scene right now.
Cause I'm in it now.
You're in it now, so since you're in it and you're witnessing like the movement and like all of the newer artists that are coming out in Chicago, like how do you feel about it basically?
Shit, I feel like Chicago doing good right now. Like, I feel like Chicago progressed a lot. Like the whole Chicago progressed, cause it wasn't a lot of artists from Chicago like a couple years back. It was people trying, but it was like I feel like the only like with the drill. I feel like the only people that have made it out drill was the people that you see that's big from Chicago today. So G Herbo, Smirk, Sosa, Vaughn, like they the only ones. And you know, yeah. Like I'm talking about like big artists though, like that mainstream artists and shit like that. So yeah, them was the one.
Right, so you did drop your single Die Young recently.
Yeah.
So talk about that and the inspiration behind that single.
Shit, I went to the studio. I made that song July 23rd. I remember the day I went to the studio, it was like 12 in the morning. And I heard the beat and I'm like, shit, like, in my home, I got, when I make like music, it be like, I gotta mention my homies or it gotta be talked about, like, something gotta be talked about, like, it gotta be some type of pain that I gotta talk about in each song. So it was like, damn, they didn't say die young. And a lot of people, like even a lot of people in Chicago, they passed away young, like before 21, shit like that. And even my homies, they ain't even get to see 21. It's like, yeah, so it was like, I just went in there and I just did the whole song.
Right.
And it was like, I felt like that song, that's what made me start back, like, believing in myself for real. Cause I stopped for a little while. And when I did that song, it like brought me back to like it was bringing me back to like when I just started, like how I was like just hungry for the shit. So that's how I am now. Like I'm just back. I'm just hungry for it, you know.
So losing friends at a very early age like you have, what effect would you say that it really plays on you?
Shit. It just make me feel like, not an effect, but it's like, it make me feel blessed a little bit because it's like, damn, like I got a homie, he ain't get to see 21. I don't, like, even though I'm 18 now, I ain't gonna say, I ain't gonna jinx that. But I got a homie that didn't even get to see 18, that passed away like years ago, like 2015. And it was like, damn, I'm 18 now, so it's like, shit, it really just make you wanna just go harder, like, shit. You just got to be blessed to be a survivor. Shit like that, yeah.
And moving as an artist, you know, you got to be careful because it's a lot going on right now. So how would you say you kind of stay out the way from everything that's going on?
Shit, I'll stay out the way. Like, what you mean, like in the rack or just period? Like everything.
I would say in the rack and period, both.
I gotta remember like who I'm doing it for and why I'm doing it, who I am. Like, I gotta remember like I can't like that's just like I can't do a drill song. I could do a drill song just with my homies though, but I just can't do a drill song because I already done made it, like try to start a new wave for the block. So it's like I might as well just stick to that, stick to doing what I done started. So yeah.
You're the only melodic rapper right now that's on the block, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, how does that feel?
Shit, I don't know. I don't really. I feel like everybody on our block the same. So it's like it don't matter what you do. Everybody, we still the same. We all come from nothing. Everybody have been dirty their life, and all. So shit. Like being a first melodic, I feel like that's good for like just.
That's different.
I feel like that shed a different light on the block. Like it's good because like finally like ain't nothing that's just talking drill. Like it's finally something different. So yeah, that was really it.
So what are you gonna? Well, could you give us a little tease of like the next singles you gonna be dropping?
We just gotta wait to see. I got the next singles I'm finna be dropping. I don't really know yet. I got a lot of singles that I could drop. I'ma just have to go through them and shit like that. The next shit, I don't
You ain't
know.
giving us no tease.
The next single I fuck around drop probably be like, I don't know if it's a single like by myself and shit, right? Nah, see, I don't know. You see when I drop it, then it's gonna be some hot shit though.
So I want to ask y'all because I know gang, like that's a term out there. Like girls be using it, like everybody be using it. For y'all's girlfriends to be like gang.
Shit, I'm gonna tell you
How
like
do y'all
this.
feel about that?
I ain't gonna lie, I hate like even when the females say dude to me, I be like, or if motherfuckers say gang, I be like, bro, like you not even like you not none, like you not even. You not like stop trying. I feel like when the girls say gang, that mean they trying to be affiliated with something. You know, it'd be like they're like if I see a female right now dropping a G in her picture, and I say if I like a female, but she posts a picture dropping a G, even if she do the little hips dance, I'ma say I don't like her no more.
What hip? Are you talking about the hip?
No, cause you know
you
how
talking about
certain females be doing it, like they be trying too
Are
hard.
you talking about the tip? Are you talking about the
hip,
tip?
like yeah,
the
like they
TikTok
be doing
hip
it too
dance?
hard. Even if like certain females trying to twerk and don't know how to do it right, I'm not gonna like you no more. Cause it's like, what is you here for?
Not you mean.
Nah, I ain't mean. No, I ain't mean. That's just how I feel about certain shit.
Now, you keeping the upcoming music a secret, but what can we expect that you can talk about from you this year?
At the end of this year, you could expect one of the hardest remixes you done ever heard. I got my Love Lost remix. It's dropping probably like the end of this month. Let me tell you that much. I ain't gonna tell you what date. It could be the end of this month, it could be the beginning of the next month. But just know it's dropping. That bitch it's finna go crazy. For real.
Period. So I want to ask you, for any of the youngins on your block who are looking up to you, what advice would you give to them?
Shit, stay in school, be yourself. Don't just stay on your shit, you know? Don't crash out. Everything gonna be straight soon. That's it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay,
People-
so let's shed a positive light on
Right.
your community, because I know that when people affiliate O Block, it's a lot of
Right.
of the negative that's projected on it. But let's talk about the positive. So in your eyes, what is some positivity that's going on out there right now?
Shit. All right, the first one. All right, we got Pastor Corey Brooks, Pastor New Beginners Church. Pastor just he getting ready to build a center for the kids. And I feel like that's good because there's gonna be a lot of new opportunity for the like kids, like a lot of new opportunity. Like the kids get jobs. They at least like the kids will have somewhere to go before they think to get in trouble, you know. So yeah, we got Pastor Corey Brooks he be doing giveaways, you know, handing out food, like shit like that. He just had a whole summer camp like in the summer, all the little kids in the summer and shit. So yeah, we got Pastor one of the like the big, I want to say, like, he care about the block a lot. Like, he care about all of us, like, for real. So, yeah, Pastor Brooks. Yeah, like I've been around Pastor since I was, like, 6 years old.
Really?
Yeah. Like, Pastor Corey Brooks, yeah. He one of the, like, yeah, I feel like he the number one. But then I got another one. Officer Maddox, who I've been around too. Officer Maddox, she just, I think she just won an award or something. We got a center, like, all right, this how the block, we got a little community center inside the block, in the second park, in the playground, in the basement. Like, that's where we used to go after school. Like, after school, they help us with our homework. It's called Future Ties. So they got, you got Future Ties, Project Hood, Pastor Corey Brooks, shit like that, yeah.
And when you get to the point that you want to be in your career, what are some things that you want to do for your community in regards to giving back?
Shit, in regards to giving back, shit. For one, everybody gonna want to go back and hand out money, you know? But that's not even like what I'm trying to like, shit, I'm trying to find my blueprint for real. Like, I'm trying to, like, for the community, what I really want to do for the community is, I just want to do, damn, it's a lot I want to do.
Right.
But shit, I just want to, like, everybody that didn't watch me grow up, like, even watch me grow up, if I watch them grow up, I just want everybody to be decent in the end. Like, when everything goes there, I just want everybody to have, like, to be able to say, like, you know, like, everybody achieve something, you know?
Right.
So like, I want everybody to be able to like achieve something and shit like that, like shit like that.
What would you say are some things that the youth in O Block are missing right now?
Shit. What they missing is probably like, I ain't gonna say nothing. They finna get a community center. So shit, I feel like they ain't missing nothing. They got school. They on the block. Got school, the block, you know. Little kids gonna be little kids at the end of the day, so I don't feel like they really missing none. Probably just, it be certain ones, like other day, Switchy had to get on some little boy because he was disrespecting his mama. So it'd be little kids like that, like even just the ones like that, the ones who just think they hard, or the ones who trying to like prove a point, trying to get a name, prove a point.
Also, they be trying to prove a point to y'all.
Yeah, they just. Even my little brothers do it.
What are you teaching your little brothers now? So
I don't even, them little boys. I ain't gonna lie. My little brother Ray Sean, I ain't gonna lie. He like me a little bit. Like he always get good grades in school. It just he play too much.
Yeah.
Like, and then I got a little brother. He be stealing. He be just all over the place, trying to gang bang. Think he tough. That little boy, something else.
But he gonna see you and see how amazing you're gonna do with your career, and stay on the right path, and you gonna help him.
Yeah, I'm move him. I'm gonna take him out the environment, put him in a whole nother environment, you know. Yeah. That's what I want to do for real.
Okay, so who are some people that you want to work with in the near future?
Rawway.
I can see that. I think that would be really
Rawway.
dope.
I want to work with Rawway. I want to work with a lot of people. I want to work. Not a lot, but I ain't no dick rider like I said.
Right.
So it's a couple, like a handful, probably like 5. That's it. I ain't gonna name them though.
What type of impact do you want to leave when people listen to your music?
Like, it's always everybody got a story to tell. Like it's a story to every person, every block. Like that's the type of impact I want to leave. and a different, like he different, like, you know, be different. Yeah, be different.
And before we officially wrap up, any shout outs that you have?
Yeah, shout out my boy Buck Munna, my boy Kobe, my boy Switchy, Shoebox, Munna Duke, G-Nook, Munna Mari, T.Y. Munna, Top, you know. The whole TSG, the whole Get Back game, free move out, free lows, free C murder. You know, 2 hot boys.
Cause you died too soon. I get in my feelings when nobody in the room. Going up hard times, I ain't have a silver spoon. 64 be the death for me. Why you even